Hello and welcome to Dell's Gaming. I'm Dell and the game is From the Depths. Before we get started with the single player campaign we were working on before, a couple of things. I haven't put a video up in a little while, so sorry for that. Some real world work was in the way, and I've also been looking at the video and audio quality of the videos I've been putting up. Personally, I think some of the videos were a little dark at the nighttime scenes on some of the devices that I use to look at my videos, and the audio wasn't great, so I'm changing some of the settings I'm going to use on the next few videos, and any comments in the comments area on the quality would be appreciated if you think the video quality needs to be changed, or if you think the audio quality is not quite good enough. So with that said, let us start into a couple of bits. First of all, I think we'll go into designer just to show some changes and ship I've built. See you there in a second. And this is the new little ship that I've built to go with our new Ray Force. It is going to be called the Skate, or Skate Ray. It is a larger ship than I was expecting once I had ended up building the ship up, but resources are not that high, so it's sort of equivalent to one of the SEAL subs in RP, and the metal is about the same as well. So what does it look like? Right, so if we come out, you can see it's got a basic array design. So the idea with the turret on top with the single cannon. Now the idea is it needs a little work. It's a lot of metal. I have used some natural resources on the external fins just because there's not 100% necessary. Armament is a couple of hybrid rocket torpedoes, which I'll go through in a second, and a cannon on the back. It's designed to be quick. Yes, I've used a lot of propellers on the back, and I could replace them with a couple of large propellers, and I may look at that in the future as a possibility for the ship. So how does it fly, or float, depending on how you want to do it? It's got a few automated control blocks that will try to make it go under the sea. Now one design side I have purposefully put in is it won't try and stay level. It will try and keep going up and down. Now this is partially on purpose, so you can see the speed is 9 meters per second at the moment, which is a good speed, and this continual up and down motion will help with its defenses against cannons, because they'll find it more difficult to predict where he's going to be. At the moment it has no shields. I haven't given it shields. It is purely going to be based upon its armor and repair ability. It's got quite a few repair bots, and we'll see how it performs. I may make some changes to it. The idea of it is also to get very close to the enemy and go in and attack with its cannon and its torpedo missiles as quickly as it can, and try and disable large targets, whilst the Stingray with its bigger cannon stays back and obliterates the larger vehicles. It's interesting as well. It's the up and down porpoising motion is quite fun. Okay, the idea of the hybrid rocket torpedoes. Just as a quick comment, what I mean by that, you'll notice in the rocket design it has a propeller and a thruster. What that means is basically it will continue underwater, it will fire out, and if the target it is going for is underwater or very low, it will use the propeller, which will give it very long range. If it though should bounce out of the water, or the target is above the water, the short range thruster would fire and send it up into the air. So this makes it useful against both seaborne and air targets, or even submarines. So it would be more effective to be just one or the other, but this way it has a multi-role purpose to it. We'll see how it goes. So let us go back into the game, and we'll build a couple of these in the game, and I'll see you when that is done on the fleet and on the main map. See you in a bit. Hello and welcome to the map. This is how we left the game positions. I have now built one skate ray. Unfortunately I couldn't build two because of resources, so once we have attacked this point, I will build another ray and possibly get rid of the urchins. We'll see, or we'll send them off in some missions maybe. Just like getting rid of them if they don't get damaged, but we'll look at that site. The rest of the map is currently all quiet. The Onyx are moving some forces down into their resource zones, and I have built another recon balloon just here, just to keep an eye on this center section, because it was getting a little out of view of the other recon balloons. We've only got a slight possibility of someone coming through in a dark patch down in section 6, but I don't think that's very likely at all. So the plan of action at this moment for this session is the Ray fleet will go in and take this resource zone, with the Atlantis going to move up behind them and take the area. The subs, we'll make the Atlantis move up as well. There we go. Right, so they're on their way. And then the Aquanaut fleet, I think they won't be needed for this level 7 here. I think what they will be best used for is taking this fleet 15 out next to them, to stop them supporting in any way this fleet, the resource zone. Then they will potentially go and take on this fleet 20, whilst the Manta takes out this resource zone. We'll see how the Manta does against the resource zone in the first place, I think. So hopefully we'll be able to do this during daytime. It's daytime at the moment, but let's speed up time, get to our attack point, and then we'll see if it's still daytime. We'll try not to do the battle at night, as I was saying previously, because it does have an effect on the video, and you most probably could end up not seeing anything, which would be a great disappointment. Okay, right, we're nearly at the zone. I think I will make Atlantis go there and then head him straight to the resource point. There we go. Right, so our Ray fleet is ready. Let's send them into the zone, straight in. It should trigger this force 7, which will be a small force, for them to have to take over and destroy. So let's just speed up a bit of time. There we go, there's the force. I don't mind if the base comes in at the same time on this attack. Right, we'll just check. We're so close to it, like that's the zone in place. There we go. Okay, now let's just check if we're still in day. Oh, it looks like it's just going dark. We might just get this in, I think, before it turns dark. So we'll go with this. So let's go back to here. I'm not controlling any guns. I'm on 0, on 1, not all. Good. Right. So Manta definitely in. Skate definitely in. Urchin. Okay, let's go and have a look at what we have here. Our Ray is already firing, as is our skate, which is cool. we've already had a big explosion of some description. Whoops, interface off. There we go. I want to make sure I'm on the binos so I can use them if I want to. There we go. Oh, we've already had an explosion at their resource point. And is it one of the octopusy type of ones? Yes, it is. So I'm not expecting too much from that. And this is just a vanguard, which I'm assuming is going to get torped in a short while, possibly. Oh, some missiles coming in. This must be missiles from our skate, which has decided to, for some reason, fly into the air. That's a little unusual. Unusual tactic. Not what it's intended to do. What the flipping heck's gone wrong with this? Unusual tactic, but it's sort of working. Okay. Now, none of my testing did it do that, so this is a little unusual why it's now doing it. It's going a little mad. What's the flipping wrong with it? Weird. Okay, lucky we won that then. That's all I can say. We'll have to have a look at it. I think I can cure that. Right, we'll take the fleet out of play. We got some nice resources, hopefully, from that little battle. Let's interface back on. Yes, we've got some nice resources. So let's go to the Atlantis and build another skate, even if it is a little bit screwy, a bit weird, to say the least. We'll start another one here. Right, so if I do a warp, forces, Atlantis, warp to the chair. Yes, night has now come upon us, so I'm sorry if you can't see anything too much here. I will start this constructible. Whoops, wrong one. This one here. Now, just as a quick item that I found is you might not be able to see it very well, but the resource points and other points for metal that it shows in this area is wrong. It's showing 17,000 instead of 21,000. Now, what I believe the reason for that is it's not including items which are on turrets. So now that I know that turreted vehicles will take a little longer. But we'll load that skate ray in. Leave the fleet, and we'll leave that to run whilst I go back to the map. Okay, so that's going to be producing, even if it is running a little strange. I'll do some testing offline with the skate next time. Okay, let us, the next mission was, we'll have a look, see what that's enclosed. We will possibly need another recon balloon. So, looking down at this resource zone here, the main way in is through the south. It looks like any forces would have to come through this way. Unless they're an aerial force, of course. They'd have to come through the southern entrance, I guess. So, we may well be safe sending our subs. Could be a good way, because it does mean that our Atlantis would be secure, but our subs, I think I'd prefer those to go against this Force 20 here. Yes, I think that would be a safer. So if they take out this Force 15 and then into the Force 20. So I'm going to send this SEAL sub into here so that they trigger this force to come after us. And then we'll take them out as soon as they have started to come after us. Is that skate is now available, so we'll take him out of play and we'll tell him to go and join the other ray fleet here. There we go. And the Atlantis we will now take out of play as well, because we don't need that in play. And that means our force here I can go onto the sea lion maybe. Yeah, let's go onto sea lion. There's a sea lion, sea lion. Oh, in actual fact, we're going to seal, I think. To seal one. Seal one. There we go. Okay, so we're on our little force here. Oops, that's been a bit laggy there. This is our little force that's moving up. 2 seals. Was it a couple of scouts and a anti-air. Okay, let's go to the map. We'll increase the speed of time. See where this force 15 is going to come from. Hopefully. There we go. Which way are they going to come at us? So what have we got? Strength 1. It's a water buffalo. Just a single water buffalo. That should be fine for us. Right, it's coming which way? It's coming through there, so we'll just send our force to intercept him. Just there. I'm not predicting this one to be too long, a single force of that size. Then what we're going to do is, looks like it's still daylight, which is good. Once this force is taken out, we can go and move our ray fleet down here. Whilst that's just doing that, we'll just sort out the ray fleets. So Manta's escape ray can go into the Manta fleet. There we go. Let's take our Manta fleet over here. So that'll be our primary, what should we call them? Oh, there's a lot of lag moving on the map there. They're going to be our base destroyers. Right, let's see, what have we got here? We've got, this is the other escape ray. Just go to there. There we go. So we've got a nice little order as such with the stingray at the back, and hopefully we'll see what happens next time it goes through. Let's go back to the map. So now that that's all nice, one nice fleet, what I'm going to do is send them down, start moving them all the way down to here. In preparation, maybe here actually. In preparation to take out this resource zone here. Right. We're ready for battle here, so let's go and make sure we are in the right area. No, that's not the right force. We want to go to the seal sub. There we go. Seal 1. Here we go. That's better. Right, we'll have a look. This is only a water buffalo, so we're going to go over to the water buffalo and see how long it lasts. Just as I bring in this force, so he's just over here. We've got enough daylight. Yes, we have daylight. Good. Forces. Bring the whole fleet in. Let's just see how long the Aquanauts take to destroy this. Interface off. Right, okay, he's firing his cannons at the moment. Well, our ships will have gone underwater by now, which is good. Okay, that looks good so far. Torpedoes are coming in, and that looks like torpedoes hitting. Yes, there we go. Good, good. I like when the torpedoes work, when they take out damage. Yes, look at those coming in straight into the centre. Excellent. Excellent work. Oh, look at them. Very nice torpedo work there. I bet he's feeling the pain now. Let's have a look. Yes, good 400 blocks gone from him, I think. Oh, there's his main gun gone. And we've got rockets coming in as well. A few missiles from the Sea Lion. Lots of torpedoes still on their way. Excellent job. Excellent job, guys. That looks like him is just about done. Nice little screenshot there of all the fragalicious bits. Excellent job there, guys. Interface back on. A bit of metal stored there as well, which is good. We've got a good metal supply coming through now. Right, we will take that force out of play. Aquanauts can come out of play. They didn't have any damages. No, good. Okay, so that now means that our let's think this through. Certainly our SEAL sub, our Aquanaut fleet, sorry, can head towards this 20. We'll take it through here and then to there. There we go. Now I'm wondering, I should start building a resource base here to go down and ready to take it, because I don't think there's any point taking the fortress all the way down south just to put a resource zone when it may be quicker to send the resource zone there in the first place. Yes, I think that would be a wise idea to do now. So we'll go to Atlantis, bring Atlantis in, we'll get it building. We'll go to there. And let's go to our little creator. Resource. Is it in here? Pontoon, sub-pontoon res. Okay, that's the one. And sub-pontoon res, I believe, is the right one. We've got enough of everything. Good. There we go, that's starting. Shouldn't take long for it to build, I don't think. Right, in the meantime, let's see how our other fleets are moving. So, let's see, that will take them a little while to come up ready to take this fleet on. The Skate platoon are doing quite well. They move at a reasonable force, at reasonable speed, 7.6. Actually, the 7.6 is more because of the two little urchins. I'm thinking now maybe they should be part of the Atlantis fleet. We'll leave them for the moment. They shouldn't be part of the Ray fleet, really. They're not Rays, they're subs, but we'll leave them in there just in case our skates don't quite perform after their aerobatics they were doing a little while ago. I don't trust them, basically. So let's go and see, how's this? Oh, it's night time. Oh well, lucky we're not doing a battle. Just checking how the sub-pontoon is doing. 86%. Are we short of anything? No, no particular things. So a bit of a sunrise, which is okay. Looks, if you can see that, it looks relatively complete. I think it might have even just released it. Yes, it did. Okay, it's now complete. So we'll take both of those. We're gonna just turn off the scrap creation on this. So I need metal as a maximum at this moment. Right, I'm going to do it. Okay, we take it out of play now, and we are going to send it down to here with that force. It won't get involved in the attack, I don't think. It will just go up to that force and take over the resource zone. It's not got a a very fast speed, as you can see, only a speed of 3, which is a bit sort of ouch, but that's the way it is. Never mind. We will get Atlantis is out of play as well, so that's heading for that area. Okay, we can speed up time a little now. Let's get these subs. Whoops. Screen is going crazy for some reason. Let's turn down. Don't know why, but the screen goes crazy on 10. It starts flicking on occasion, which is as psychedelic as anything. So, well, seems to be certain zoom levels. Not sure what's happening there. Right, okay. Our subs are just about ready. I'm going to send them into the level 20, see what force we come up against. Let's see what force this is that it puts against us. Okay, so we have a strength of 3. Let's try again. So force 18 with vanguards. Okay, so this is going to be only like 3 vanguards or something in this area. That's fine. Look, we will quickly dispatch this group, I think, and we should be fine. Okay. The Atlantis wasn't quite on the proper resource. Hopefully it's now going to aim itself at that area, which should be good. Right, so the SEAL subs. This should be fairly quick. We'll get into range as quick as we can. How's the other fleet going? The other fleet's going to take a little while. Okay, we will bring this fleet in. And as soon as it is in range, we'll make sure it will start fighting. It's daylight, which is good. Come on. Where am I? I'm obviously in the wrong vehicle. I'm not in the vehicle I thought I was. Let's go into SEAL. There we go. Warp to chair. There we go. Oh, we have a flying ship actually. Well, this could be a little bit more than I thought. Right, binoculars on, not controlling weapons, interface off. Where'd they go? They started spawning in? Where are they? Where'd they go? Same problem, we turn the interface off, you don't get markers where they are. Where'd they go to? There, oh, there they are. They've spawned in. So we have, looks like, a couple of vanguards and an Atlas, by the looks of it. So our Sea Lion should get rid of the Atlas and the SEALs. There we go. There's a Sea Lion firing, and possibly the other ones as well. So the fast short-range missiles, a little bit long, and the long-range missiles will at least take a couple of those out. There we go. Couple of them falling short again. Hopefully this salvo will do a little bit better. That's much better. Just contacted. Torpedoes are taking out the vanguards down here quite nicely by the looks of it. They're in and out of the water a bit, but that just lets them see their doom approaching. And the Atlas is being taken out quite nicely. The Sea Lion has just launched some air-to-air missiles as well. So the Atlas is definitely on a downer at the moment. It's not to be holding the world up in any way this time. Both vanguards are down. And missiles are just taking this Atlas out. And I think there's going to be torpedoes coming in on him soon. Although a lot of them have missed. Never mind, eh? The rest of them, torpedoes, missiles, torpedoes, you name it, it's coming in on him. Yes, that seems to be a nice, and an expected result, to be honest. Nice big massive boom there. Let's get a quick little screenshot. Thank you. And there he goes. We've got a nice bit of metal and other resources. Still short of metal, partially because of the amount of missiles we're finding. Where are these bloody missiles going to? Are you wasting my metal? Stop doing that. Stop wasting my metal. There's nothing to shoot at. What are you shooting at? Good. Look, no, no. Stop shooting. What are you shooting at? You're not supposed to shoot at salvage. There's nothing to shoot at, okay? Stop firing. Okay. Let's take them out before they start shooting at something else that's not there. Now we'll leave this fleet in this resource area for the moment. We'll because they can act as our frontal scouts. Anything that's coming in, we haven't seen a new area there. Anybody coming in is going to be coming in this area. We'll have a look at our radar coverage. That's okay, that's okay. This new one here seems alright. It might be able to move over a little bit, but I don't want to move into their area just at the moment. Our recon here is okay. We may need another recon balloon by the looks of it, just to get a little deeper into the area here. So we'll go and quickly build that. Actually, in fact, we will do that offline and have that ready for the next episode. So, next episode, we should be in position for our Ray fleet to attack this resource zone. We'll get a recon balloon just to see what's coming up, and hopefully we will get this fortress will be in area ready to take on this resource zone, and Atlantis will be in here getting lots and lots of metal to build more and more ships. So thank you for your time today. Thank you for watching the video. Please if you like the video, please click on the like. If you've got any issues with the video quality or the sound, please post a comment. Thank you very much. See you next time.